Hey everyone, and happy May the 4th. Welcome to Steele Wars. I'm Steele Saunders, and I do love Star Wars, and we are joined by our a wretched hive of scum and villainy. First Star Wars reference of the show. We're in good form. From the Canto Bite Dispatch, it's Emily Lind. How you doing, Emily?
I'm good, Steele. Happy to be here.
Excellent. You seem it. A man who, when he asks me, how long should he live stream for?
Never more than 12.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I've been excited to do this all day.
Excellent. So have I, actually. I've had a raging Star Wars day. And from the Sith, a man who, when it comes to minutes in the intro of a podcast, always says,
Never more than 12.
Hi, Raj.
How you doing? So excited to be here. Man, I wasn't expecting to kind of do anything Star Wars related today. I was like, it's May the 4th, but now I get to hang out with you fine people. Are you kidding me?
How dare you? No Star Wars stuff today?
Well, no. Tomorrow I'm taking Malik to see Phantom Menace, and this is for Star Wars in the theater. My little 4.5-year-old. So I'm very excited about that. And I had birthdays that I had to go to today and baseball games for Malik. So, but I got your text and I was like, hell yeah, I'm in. This is going to be great.
I do have to say, for a man that's like got that background with the video game playing and all the merchandise. Yeah. For you to say you're not doing any Star Wars things today seems a bit absurd to the layperson.
Well, I'm a poser.
It's a good pose, bro.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. It's just visual. No. I mean, of course, I would have loved to have done something Star Wars. I just wasn't expecting to do anything Star Wars today. But I'm very excited about this. Okay. I haven't hung out with Emily Lind in forever. So, and Hawes, how much I love Hawes.
And he's a poser with that too.
I'm a poser. I really don't like him.
And Steele. Good to talk to Steele as well.
Steele's cool. Steele's a cool guy. Yeah.
Thank you. Emily, did you get up to any Star Wars-ish relationed activities for May the 4th?
I mean, no, the only thing I did is, because of Hawes, I spent some money, but that was about it. He sent me a link to an adorable little Darth Vader Krennic print, so I had to buy that, but that was about it. Otherwise, no.
Hawes, you're just a peddler.
Well, listen, I know what my friends are into, Steele. Come on, huh? I bought some from the same artist.
Okay. All right. I reckon you just as you unpack your little archive of Star Wars merch, you just I got to make sure my friends
it's a nightmare.
Have overspent as much as me.
Doubtful, my dude.
Emily, did you get that on Temu?
No. This is a legitimate artist, Raj. How dare you?
My bad. I apologize.
What's unpacking your stuff, Hawes? What's the thing? Because I know when I go through my stuff, I'm just I own this.
So when I moved into my house, my parents were like, sick, you have a house? We have a bunch of shit in our attic that we've been saving for you, and we're going to bring it to your house. Oh. So I've been going through all my high school collection stuff, right? Lots of Phantom Menace stuff, appropriately enough. Also, so apparently they found my porno mag collection from when I was in high school. So that's embarrassing.
Nice.
Because it was all packed up too, huh?
Wow.
Every saga has a beginning.
It sure does.
And a very quick ending.
Hey, man.
I'm just kidding, Constance.
It's fair.
So apart from trying to ruin Emily's credit card bill, what Star Wars stuff did you get up to, Hawes?
So I worked most of the day. When I got off, I watched an episode of Tales of the Empire. I spent a little Star Wars money, and that's been about it. Watch the trailer. And
okay, Acolyte trailer. Araj, you have not seen it.
I have not. No, I have not. I was at a birthday all day, so I have not seen it.
I need you to show me how to do the reaction face then. So since
Okay.
it's going to be for, I got to practice. Is it this?
No, your mouth has to be a little bit wider. There it is. Open it up. Ah, yeah. Just like you're drinking a beer.
Oh wait, go back. That's
Oh, no. Where are you going back? Yeah, you could do that one. That'll get a lot of views.
I
Or you
look
can
like
point.
something you would order off of Temu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes pointing is good too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not much of a pointer.
Yeah.
I honestly remember the first time I saw Randy in a reaction thumbnail. It was like going outside and a giant mothership hovering over the city.
Yeah. Well, Randy was tough because I had to fake. Sometimes when we hang out, I take his picture and he doesn't know that I'm taking it, and it's like
that's normal. Taking
Yeah.
pictures of people without them knowing is
Right.
totally normal behavior. My
Well,
dude.
Randy is so tough because he doesn't want to give those reactions to me, so I have to like change the color of his T-shirt and flip him sometimes, so to make it look like it's a different picture. So yeah,
You put
That's
a
how
lot
tough
of work in your
God,
podcast.
I have no
That's
choice. I have no
wild.
choice.
The secret behind
Have,
the
have you
algorithm.
have you just offered to like bribe him instead? Like give him $5 for each reaction face?
Yeah, I will not do that. I will. I just said, hey man, I need some reaction things. Or hey, we can't make one.
Let
I
me
need a
tell
thumbnail.
you, Randy is impenetrable. I've been trying to get this guy to play a video game with us for like 2 months, and he won't hear it. I'm trying
Right.
so hard. You can't make Randy do what he. You never put Randy in a corner.
No. Randy's. Yeah, pretty stubborn.
You know, I'm so naive to some things. It's relatively not that long ago that I worked out that people posed those photos before they watched the thing. Like,
Now,
I
the
thought it was,
yeah.
I always thought it was frame grabs of them watching it.
Sometimes it is.
Because
Sometimes.
I've always done that.
You Steele, you ever been live streaming and have a realization live on stream? Because I didn't think about that. You're right, huh? It's a pose.
Well, let me tell you why we do it. Because
Okay.
I try to get it as
You're a
quick.
poser. We've talked about
I
that.
am a poser, literally. But I do it because I try to get it out as quick as I can right when it comes out. So if it's at midnight, I try to get that thing out in by 1 o'clock.
So
keeps
So I
that
have
thing
I
on
have
him.
I have everything ready to go.
So to you and the
Yeah.
Sithless podcast, speed is better than honesty. Is that?
Yes,
Okay.
just like kind of Hodge's porno collection.
Well, it's like 4 Playboys, bro. This is back in the 90s. We didn't have the internet, huh? It's not like I have a giant box of porn. All right, let's be cool here, huh?
Playboys aren't even porn anymore, really. You know what I
No,
mean?
man.
Yeah.
It's lightweight.
Yeah, it's like Skinamax.
Well, they tried to not be porn, and it closed very soon after.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's the
Nope.
point, Steele?
That's
It turns
Maxim.
out people weren't reading it just for the articles after all.
No.
That's
I
why-
have I have never once read a good Playboy article.
No.
You know,
They
never
did have
once.
a section called the forum, which they had stories and
That's
stuff.
Penthouse. Arise.
Oops,
Don't
wrong.
act like
my
you
bad.
don't know.
Yeah, my bad.
Come on, bro.
Oops.
Don't act like you don't know, Mr. Too Cool.
I mixed them up. I mixed them up.
It sounds like a really bad chat room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does. Oh, hey, Jar Jar. That's what would be going on in 1999.
All right. Well, that went perfectly as scripted in rehearsal, everyone. So, hats off. Hey, Emily, have you seen the Acolyte trailer?
I have.
Okay. Should we watch it now for?
Yes, please. I'm excited.
All right. I'll get some stuff going over here. I had the craziest Star Wars day actually. While I get this ready, I reckon I consumed more Star Wars today or in the last 24 hours than the whole like start of the year. All right.
Wow.
This is I watched because today we were going to see The Phantom Menace at the theater, me and Harry. So what do you warm up with The Phantom Menace with the night before? You watch the first half of Attack of the Clones, apparently.
Okay, it's a machete order. I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
It's the Harry staying up as long as he can on a Friday night order. basically. So I watched that, and then Harry fell asleep halfway through. So we stopped just before Kenobi and Jango Fett. One of the scenes of the film, I feel like. So we're going to watch that tomorrow. Then I watched the last 4 episodes of The Bad Batch because I hadn't seen them yet. Watched the finale. Then I watched like the first 4 episodes of Tales of the Empire because it was like 1:30 by the time I finished watching The Bad Batch. Then this morning, I watched the Acolyte trailer. Then I went to the cinema and I watched Star Wars Episode 1. And then at the end of that, there was an Acolyte sneak peek.
Ah, okay.
And then I got home, and just then I watched almost all of the rest of the Tales of the Empire. So I've got half a Barriss episode to go.
All right.
So I am like Star Wars.
All right. I like hearing that, buddy. I like hearing that.
So and I had a very good May the 4th. Like there's so much like bad tie-ins and direct to t-shirt printed t-shirts and 5% offs and stuff. But the actual doing Star Wars things on May the 4th, pretty fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a text from my brother earlier tonight being like, is May the 4th just corporate bullshit, or do fans actually do things?
Oh.
Both. It's like
yeah.
It's
That was
a
like, I was
little
like, yeah, no, I
Why
know some
not
people are
both?
doing things, yeah.
Did you guys get a bunch of people that haven't texted you in a while just text you Happy May the 4th because they know you're into Star Wars?
Oh,
that happened
yeah.
to me all day.
Buddy, all day at work, people were like, what are you up to today, Richard? And I was like, working. Working is what I'm doing.
Right.
I just had this dual thought. Great insight to my life and the way I think. I was like, well, no one did text me that. But if I did to be funny, I'd probably just text back like F off.
Or you would ignore it.
And then I'm like, oh, that's why no one texted me it.
Because they would have known.
It's like,
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't get any of those texts.
You didn't get any.
It's like, he's a horrible person. Let's not interact with him unless we have to.
Get out of here.
So yeah, huge day of Star Wars, and I've got to say, I'm not content with the current like Star Wars content and stuff, but I had an exceptionally fun day, and as I said to Harry when we were going into the cinema, I was like, oh, one of the good things about like these sort of events is you get to like cheer with other people that like Star Wars. And so in the cinema, pretty full, 1:30 in the afternoon. And so when all the new, like a character came out for the first time, like round of applause, R2-D2, the bit where Obi-Wan met Anakin, like, and like the Darth Maul, like, and yeah, lots of cheering and like laughing, some laughing at very like what times, but still interactions nonetheless. And yeah, so it was quite fun.
Great.
But I still don't have this trailer up because I started. Here we go.
Oh, we're about to watch the trailer. Oh, Raj, give me one more advice. I want to get my face down for this.
Can you get like your hand on your face or something?
Yeah,
I feel like that's always like, yeah, there we go.
That's a good one. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to screenshot this. Okay, scenes we haven't seen before already.
All right, horses.
Hold up, I got this. Hold up.
I know. I'm gonna get.
There you go.
Wait there. I'm gonna get rid of this thing.
Did this drop in the morning? Is that when it dropped?
I think so.
Yeah, it was out when I woke up.
Okay.
All right. Is this? Shows. I'll press play. Let's hope for the best. Tell me if you can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
Can't hear it.
Oh. Straight in.
I'm gonna just take ones of you, Haas, and put it on our reaction, even though you're
Go
not
for
on.
it, buddy. You got my permission, huh?
Yeah, that'd be
I don't
great.
care. Yeah, man. Whatever you want to do.
Can't wait to see Emily's reaction face. That's what Brittany said. There we go. Wait, no.
Last
That
night,
was it.
Got it.
Yeah, got it.
a Jedi was murdered.
Sounds like the start of an R&B song.
The Jedi
Last night a Jedi was murdered.
justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
Night the Green.
Jedi are being hunted.
She was my student. I trained her. Let me be the one to bring her in.
I sense this is only a small part of a larger plan. Some sort of shift to tip the scales.
It's time.
To face the past. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread,
Oh, damn.
change everything, and pull it.
What the hell is that? Oh, oh damn. Okay. All right, all right. Well, it's completely different than the last one we saw, which is cool.
Yeah, it's got a story this time.
Yeah. It's cool to see so many Jedi, man, back in the fold, you know? That's
I
kind of
think
cool.
that's neat too.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. I like all the knives. Like I like seeing some weapons that aren't like
Yeah.
either blasters or lightsabers.
Right. The
Like, there's
common
some-
things.
Like
Yeah.
actual like physical objects.
Yeah.
Yes, I like all the knives. Okay.
I've just got to ask Rick McCullum, what do you think about that comment?
Do you think you've got problems? Take a look.
Hey man, Rick's trying to have a good day, Steele.
The in the sneak peek after the Phantom Menace, after Vader goes, oh, oh, which I never liked. I thought it broke the, like, why is someone breathing? Mind you, ironically, you could hear Raj have one breath before the intro music started. So,
I try to get that same
but
kind of
we're
feel
not
there.
really dealing with THX sound here, so whatever. But there was a lot of knives in the sneak peek. Like they showed pretty much all that fight.
Yeah,
of,
it's neat.
And then at the end, like I take this Carrie Ann Moss, right? They
Yeah.
didn't all get together and say, "Hey, you know, I was in the Matrix. Let's try to make it not like that." Like, because it's very like, oh, it's Trinity in Star Wars, like the way she fights and stuff. And but yeah, and then at the end she gets a lightsaber out to block the knives. But it's, yeah, I don't know. It's a good scene, but it's sort of hard with the like it's just sort of like it's a lot of fighting. Like without, but then seeing that like it with the trailer and stuff, it's that did a lot more for me than the previous clip.
I wonder if that's going to be the very first scene that we see. No.
It will not be. Nope. Love you, buddy, but that ain't the very first. That ain't how the show opens.
What is Brittany next door?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, she's next door. She's hanging out.
Why did I look to this? I went, what?
Not your next door. Not your next door.
Shoo.
Come on come into Araj's room, Brittany.
Yeah, Britt, come on. You know where I'm at.
It's weird. You don't have people in the chat walk onto set. Much.
That's true.
I'd be
That's true.
real freaked out if that happened. I'd leave.
Come in and do a reaction face, Brittany.
We need to see everybody's reaction face. That's for sure.
What? Steele didn't love it. That's a vibe check. What didn't I love? Like plenty of stuff, but what are you talking about?
Well, maybe just you said because
Maybe the scene.
scene was just like a fight scene, and you were
Oh,
like, eh.
yeah. Like I was just sort of like, I don't know. I was just like watching it, and like I'm not really into like John
Here she
Wick
is.
or something.
Get over here, Brittany.
We all got to do our reaction face
Here.
when Brittany shows up. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait, is this left or right?
It doesn't
Oh
matter.
my god!
no.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi. What are we doing?
Reaction faces.
Yeah, make a reaction
Oh.
face. That's a yeah. You look startled. You
I
got
know.
you got to look
I always
excited.
am.
You got to look excited.
Oh,
Just like
I actually had a bit of a reaction.
that's
face to
terrifying.
the
That's not bad.
haircut,
That's not
Brittany.
the haircut. Bit, yeah, the
Oh.
haircut. Yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
down
I
like
did.
that. Yeah.
yeah. It's pretty
What's
nice,
what's
yeah.
your reaction face to Brett's haircut?
It's just like, oh, it's cut. I've noticed a difference
Oh.
in someone.
Oh no,
Like,
no! I need a reaction to my haircut, Steele.
Do it, Steele. It's your turn, but
Oh,
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Still, that's a
that
really
was
good
my
one.
reaction. Like I noticed and went, like I noticed something. How good's that?
That's a really good one.
What did you do? What Star Wars things did you on May the 4th, Brittany?
I did most of my Star Wars things on May the 3rd, actually.
Real Australian time.
Yeah, I was honoring my Australian friends.
Oh, that's Josh is here. So
The Brittany cut. See,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that is the Brittany cut.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
way better than Snyder's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come
Less slow
on.
mos.
The
Less slow
worst.
mos.
Snyder cut the worst.
There's no
That
need
is
for
the
a
worst.
cameo at the back.
Bleh. This is my reaction face for Snyder cut Steele.
I like that all of your reactions are you leaning way back. in your
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah. Why are you going back?
You got to do the. You got to get the neck fupa.
No, he's saving the lean forward for the Boba Fett trailer.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
It's been nice hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Damn.
Excellent. Did anyone have a So no one watched that the Tales of the Empire.
Yeah,
I watched the
all of it.
first Barris
You watched all of it?
episode.
Yeah, I watched all of it.
Oh damn. See, she watched all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now I don't have to watch it. Awesome.
Yeah,
Wait,
I can review it for you. I got you, Emily. Whenever we decide to record our podcast, of course.
you watched episode 4 first.
Yes, because that's the story I want to see the most. I had like 20 minutes to watch something. I was like, I'm gonna watch the first part of that.
You're doing
I'm
it
wild,
in
man.
George Lucas release order.
Yeah, man, because I got that turkey neck.
What?
So you were more interested in Barris than
Yeah.
Morgan.
Oh well, not. I mean, that's the one I wanted to know the answers to most. So I watched the first one of those.
Because I was way more into the
Morgan.
Morgan one.
Oh well, that's cool. That's
The
good.
second, the Barris one is actually like surprise. Like it's a quite a nice journey. I'm trying
Oh,
not
okay.
to. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
don't spoil it.
don't say that.
No spoilers.
Because I remember once I tweeted something nice about John Favreau, and then Brittany was already like, I spoiled that Luke Skywalker's in the finale of Mandalorian. So I'm
I mean,
very
it kind of did, but yeah.
just because I said something nice about John Favreau. Like
It was
I don't know,
very
Steele.
effusive. It wasn't just like a good job, John Favreau. It was like it was
It was
very
like
much
you
a
completed
I,
my life.
I love you. I
Yeah.
love you, John. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
Oh.
a tear. With a
oh
tear.
shit!
Yeah.
That battle station's fully operable. It's time, Steele. Go all in.
I love you,
I
John
want you-
Favreau. Ignite the
Can
green.
we please see Steele doing the reaction face in the background of an episode of Grey's Anatomy sometime soon? Like as an extra. Can you do that for me, buddy? Please.
what do you mean? I
Like
just
you're-
do the face.
Yeah, while
Yeah,
you're
while you're
being an
walking.
extra in a show, just
Oh, okay. Yeah. While you're on a call with one of your
Uh-huh.
clients, play the dickhead song on your podcast.
that's fair. That's
yeah,
fair.
okay.
Fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Jeez.
That's fair. My bad. Fair enough.
Hey, can I bring up a Star Wars gripe real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, we love
oh, my
those.
favorite thing.
So I was reading tonight to Harry,
Oh, that's a good one.
5-minute Star Wars story Strike Back,
Mhm.
right? Which, again, in honor of George
Oh,
Lucas,
no.
there's another one called Star Wars Stories Strike Back again. No, this is Strike Back. The first one's Star Wars Stories, but we got this one first. So Harry thinks the first one's the newest one. It's very Star Wars, right?
Fair enough.
But anyways, so hey, Hortz, this is a good question for you.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna do my best, buddy. Here we go.
In Star Wars: A New Hope, this all makes sense in about 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay. Longer dealing with me, but I got you, brother.
In Star Wars: A New Hope, right? When they cross the chasm, right, and Luke has the grappling hook, why does he have a grappling hook?
For adventure purposes.
Okay. I always thought it was part of the Stormtrooper belt.
I don't think it is. I think he keeps that thing on him.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
For Beggar's Canyon. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for climbing rocks, huh?
Yeah.
Going
Hanging
after
out with
womp rats.
Cammy. Yeah.
He's been stuck a couple times in those.
You see those? You've seen those mountains in Tatooine, Steele. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is huge because
Okay.
That's true, yes.
I thought I had a gripe with the continuity in the book or whatever. The lore, the world building. Sorry. I'm trolling myself with words I don't like. I always thought he got the grappling hook because you know how after he gets out of the trash compactor, he still
He's
wears
got
the
the-
Stormtrooper belt.
Right.
I always thought he got the grappling hook from the Stormtrooper belt. Oh, Catherine, yes. I think it's from the Stormtrooper belt. I've read that somewhere.
Okay,
I think.
Catherine.
All right,
So-
Nick Webster.
When have we ever seen a stormtrooper use a grappling hook, though?
Yeah,
huh?
is that like why would that be standard Stormtrooper?
So, like, why would Tarkin
gear?
be like, let's include grappling hooks in their gear? He's a penny pincher, huh?
Why else do they include it in the Lego Star Wars games?
For the Stormtroopers?
Yeah, or for like everyone who
Oh, they
doesn't
have one?
have a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's standard issue.
Everybody
It's
has-
like carrying your wallet and your
I
phone.
like it. I like
know?
Brittany takes aim at the entire Lego Star Wars series.
Yeah. Fuck Lego Star Wars.
Shot across the bow.
All right, so
I'm probably wrong.
how
No,
do we-
just apparently everybody has them.
Right.
Lego
Oh,
is
wait.
canon.
Wait. Does someone have one of those visual dictionary books? It would have like an arrow. Like on the Stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't. I just have my Marvel.
Should we tweet Pablo Hidalgo right now?
Oh, should we? You think he's awake? Yeah.
But know what? He tweeted he was at one of those like the live symphony Empire Strikes Back.
Oh.
Yeah, but how many times has that man heard the Asteroid Field song, you know? He could answer a question for someone that's
That's
not
so
trying
true.
to give him a little grief online.
That's so true. And he's
You know?
definitely awake because he's always drinking coffee. So he's definitely awake.
He'd respond to you, Emily. He's pretty fond of you.
One time I got him to respond on like Blue Sky or one of those other ones, and I asked him the Darth Maul question I'm already and he gave me a legitimate answer. It was awesome. Highlight of
Yeah.
my Star Wars fandom.
That's really cool.
Yeah. You know the one.
So right. So I'll get to the point, right? So this page in the book, and this is Luke and Leia swinging over the chasm, right? So it says he used a cable on his belt to swing them to safety. The Stormtroopers didn't have cables, so they couldn't follow Luke and Leia.
Oh, well, that says it right there.
The friends were almost free.
Star Wars
canon.
Beard of Knowledge. That what
No,
Johnny
but I
Goss
think
is
they're
on.
bringing something up for no reason and then being wrong.
Oh.
Like they didn't have to say.
Or you could look at it this way, Steele. My
But
buddy Hall said,
I just have to point out that we've had this book, right? We've been reading it for maybe 2 to 3 years. Escape from the Death Star is his favorite story in the book. And he's happy to go night after night after night. So I've read this story at least 50 times. And every time I get to this page, I'm just like, you idiot.
change it?
That's
Just
how he
skip
got the
this one.
grappling hook was from the Stormtrooper's belt. Why'd you even bring that up? whatever. Look, it doesn't even say who authored it because trying to protect themselves. So it could be Pablo for all we know. I tell you, I did have to change the Empire Strikes Back thing of Obi-Wan never told you I killed his father. That's what he'd change it to. In Empire Strikes Back, when he says, I am your father.
Oh, so when you were reading the book before he'd seen Empire.
Yeah.
That's sick. That is pro-parenting.
That's smart.
Steele.
That's smart.
I like that. That's good.
And Jackie would always say how much, because now I don't have to do it anymore because it's all out.
Right?
It's all out there. But Jackie would always say how much it would make her laugh, as she could tell when I was getting to the bit where I'd like start to concentrate on making up my own words.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's like when you're reading and then to drift off into made up stuff and then go back. It's hard to do flawlessly. That said, it's not like he's listening extra close during that bit. I'm just thinking of this now, where he's like, "Oh, this bit he's trying to cover something up." So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I mess up lines all the time. So, but during that bit, it was always very high pressure. So, Brett has got another interesting.
Yeah,
question.
Brett's got a good point. I was going to just read that right there. Yeah.
Are Luke and Han wearing their clothes under the stormtrooper armor and their boots?
I don't think so. It'd be really
Nope,
sweaty.
they're 100% commando under that armor.
But you don't
I
want
know
to be
this.
you don't want to be like naked under a bunch of like
No,
They don't have any option, Emily.
Right.
Just think of how
It's
that
like
smell.
poetry at
No,
Rome.
Yeah,
They
the
have to
smell
have the-
and the chafing. Imagine the chafing.
Oh no.
Then
No.
how do they get their clothes back?
So
No,
this is
in
how. I
canon-
know how. I know 100% how. You know that little tube on their lower back? They put all their underpants and stuff in that tube.
And it's air
then-
suction,
Oh my
so it makes
God.
it smaller. Yeah, you're right, Haas.
I got sent some samples from China the other day from a factory, and there was like quite a few things, and I was
Air
like,
tubed. Yeah.
I was like, why is this box so small? They must
Yeah,
have missed,
it's
and it was all just like, I didn't even know what it. I was like, oh, they've sent me the wrong thing. Like, it's, like I think I've got a.
That's how you
key
get
of-
your stuff from Temu. That's how they ship it.
It was thrilling, and it all
Yeah,
went
it's pretty rad.
very good.
Like raised bread.
Yeah.
Anyways, the in canon, they were fully clothed underneath, because how else did they, like, even they had shoes on and then put the stormtrooper boots on top of the shoes, because how else did they have all their clothes again?
It was in that tube on their lower back, buddy.
You
You
can't be
saw
sticking
it.
boots in those.
It's Star Wars. You sure can't ask Pablo. I'm telling you.
It shrinks.
I told you guys that they didn't get that grappling hook from those stormtroopers. What did I say before I even knew about the kids' book?
I like the fact that you think the most canon thing is the kids' book.
I
That's
do.
a detonator.
That trumps all other canon.
Yeah, covered by clothes.
Hey, Sal,
It just
You're-
cushions the detonator.
you know a lot about costumes and stuff. Was the grappling hook on the
gonna
stormtrooper
tell you.
outfit?
Sal's got my back. I don't even worry about this.
I thought you were
was it
going to
with-
make another reaction face, Haas. You leaned back.
Yeah,
I was
ready.
right. I was
for
ready.
it.
I was
taking a
right.
little
Like when
rest.
you get to the chasm in the Death Star, does it say like BYOGH?
I like the pause there while you figured out those letters.
Oh, it was like it was exactly like me trying to change the line in Empire Strikes Back. I was like, that's in motion. Okay, so Sal Perales.
We're gonna need some context, buddy, because
It
I don't
was
know
what?
what that
Yeah.
means.
Yeah.
What was
I
it?
always
What?
thought it was.
I was right, Sal.
And he's live chatting from Mexico.
He is, yeah.
Is everyone? I feel like David Letterman or something. Has everyone seen this? Everyone seen this? Sal in Mexico?
I think
His
he
little
might have had
NBA?
the best Star Wars day.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew something elusive was going on because he was like, I can't hang out this weekend. I'm going out of town.
Yeah,
And I
we
was
went
like,
out the night before to a brewery. And
he
he's
was
like,
like, "Ooh,
I'm flying
wow."
out tomorrow. I just can't tell you where, but check out my social media. I said, okay.
Wow, that might be a little too specific.
Oh.
Sal, he really respects those NDAs. I got to tell you.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does, man.
Mhm.
He keep that NDA on him.
So this is like an Acolyte panel at Comic-Con in Mexico.
CXP.
And then, I don't know if you can see my little cursor there,
Oh, I see him.
Oh, that's our friend.
but there's Jedi Master Sal, who somehow...
Sal, don't say that.
What?
Sal said he thought it was part of the Stormtrooper gear. I said, don't say that.
Oh, okay, great. Good. See, Sal.
Hey,
That's not
Daphne.
Sal.
No, it's definitely not.
No.
That's
So
X-23 right there.
his cosplay's really gotten good.
Is
He's
that,
just, yeah.
is that someone from the Acolyte?
Yeah, that's Daphne
Oh,
Keene,
really?
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's X-23.
Oh, yes,
Logan.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
She's
wow.
just
She's-
grown. She's grown.
She's an adult
Yeah.
now. That
Yes,
happens.
yeah.
She looks like she
Exactly.
starred in Stranger Things.
Yeah, right.
And by that, I mean old, everyone. There's Sal watching on,
Mm-hmm.
and Darth Maul's in the audience. Darth Maul got a round of
Aw.
applause today in The Phantom Menace. So there you go.
Very cool.
That's so fun.
Okay, Catherine Neen says, in Rogue One, Cassian and Jin had their normal clothes under the stolen Imperial uniform.
What?
Man.
That's insane.
True. They did. Yeah.
Has so many layers.
Like
I
at
can't
least,
be
at least
comfortable.
armor is like bigger. So I understand having clothes under that, but like under a uniform, it seems like
Yeah.
that you would be all
Yeah.
bumpy.
That would be bumpy.
Yeah,
they
well,
would have looked. They would have looked huge.
It's sweaty.
but if they got changed, then
Mm.
who knows what would have happened.
I
Okay.
tweeted Pablo about the grappling hook, but I don't think we're going to get an answer tonight. It's going to have to be continued.
You never know.
Hey,
All right, we'll convene for the reply.
I'm sure he has alerts.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's
An emergency stream.
I'm positive it's it was part of the
Oh.
belt. So there you
Yeah,
go.
I mean, it's possible.
But anyway, there's no other reason, there's no other way like when they're running around the halls and stuff. Like when Han Solo runs and there's all the stormtroopers and he runs back. He's in his normal outfit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
The
true.
whole film is really ruined now.
You should just stop this while we're at it.
Yeah.
End it. We're done.
Wow.
I like that, like 3 decades of fandom over because of a grappling hook.
Yeah. It was nice.
Not
while
a
it
different
lasted.
No, it's
over
not because
because
of the
of
grappling hook.
because of a 5-minute story children's book that is now.
Well, now it's
Why
now
did
the
you-
grappling
No, no,
hook. No, the
But
grappling
you know
hook was
what
a
it's
gateway
like?
drug. Yeah.
Do you know what it's like, Emily? It's in the remember in the trailer they say, "Do you want to pull the thread?" And I pulled it, and look what happened.
You're not supposed to pull the thread.
But I did.
I mean, that was an
Mhm.
ominous voice in the trailer.
Anyway, so yeah, 5-minute Star Wars. They're a controversial. We'll be having a burning in. Are you allowed to burn books in Japan just in case I go?
I think maybe let's avoid talking about
No.
burning books in today's political climate, Steele.
Buddy,
Right. Exactly.
Star Wars.
I have that one.
Say,
I have that one too. I'm definitely burning it tomorrow.
He said at the beginning of this will all circle around in 10 or 20 minutes, and it's been freaking me out how much that turned out to be true.
That's so true.
He said
It's
that
been
we'll
15
circle
minutes.
back around to this in 10 to 20 minutes. And I looked at the time and I said, I'm going to take a note. And I'm
Right.
freaked out right now. I don't
Dude.
like this.
I've done about 15,000 podcasts or 1,500 podcasts. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know how they go.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
just
you had
dangle
it down
them
to
around.
algorithm.
fair.
Yeah, it was perfect. Well, now I can't even read that to Malik anymore because I'm going to wonder. I'm going to go, damn, this story.
You don't have to wonder. He just keeps it on him. Luke keeps the thing on him.
Yeah, I'll just
right?
tell him that.
It's his lucky grappling hook.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing is, if the author didn't have to like why did you have to say the stormtroopers?
Because
They
it's
didn't.
right.
They didn't follow them because they're cowards. They're
He was a
stormtroopers.
he was a whistleblower. He wanted this to get out. That's why he did it.
Mhm.
He's a hero.
Hey, Brittany Brown, what did you think of that cartoon series that you watched today?
I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I think she liked it.
Is that the wrong answer?
No, I think
Oh
she
no, you
wants a
just
little
said
bit
it
more.
like Lucasfilm security was standing just up shot.
Sniper in the
Well,
back. Yeah.
Mr. Reaction Video, you know,
Yeah.
I need to make sure, you know, I'm keeping my... No, I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed both stories. Equally, actually. I was expecting to like one more than the other, but I thought both of them were really neat. And I think they're kind of open-ended, so maybe the story isn't yet over.
Oh,
So
nice.
I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
I was particularly struck by most shots that weren't close-ups of faces. Like as long as it's sort of like full body and further back, the animation is insane.
Yeah.
You know, something I saw that was neat today was that they actually used physical models and matte paintings for some of the backgrounds.
Really?
Yeah. I saw
Oh,
somebody
shit.
post that where they had done like a mountain with a matte painting
That's
behind
amazing.
it. It's pretty neat. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's cool.
Because there's this one shot of Morgan's, you know how she's got that bridge over a little goldfish pond thing? There's a shot where she's walking across and someone's walking the other way. And it's like, and it's a long shot, but it was like, oh, that could be in a live action. Like some of the shots were just like, but then they do a close up of someone and it's like,
Right.
I
You're
look
right
like
back
Wrecker. I'm all blocky, but yeah, but some of the long shots were just crazy. And I tell you who I found. Have I still got this up? I found a cameo
Oh.
in one of the shows. Right there.
Oh.
Bryan Cranston.
What?
What?
You got to see this. He does a cameo. I don't mean the like for $40. He's in
I
this.
think
Check.
he'd charge a little bit more.
What'd you say?
I said I think he'd charge a little bit more.
Yeah.
But-
But another zero.
So, but he's doing a bit of background work in Tales of the Empire, season 1, episode 5.
Is that you back there still? Oh shit, that's him. Yeah. That's Heisenberg.
You think that?
Do you reckon that looks exactly like him?
Yeah, that was him.
Well, there you go. I thought that was pretty exciting. I was like, it's Cranston. I actually, because of my background thing, I always watch background people in shows now. And I am just stricken. I did it for the last day watching all these cartoons. I'd watch all the background people and like, I'm like, yeah, they're about as good as some of the other people. And they're not eating in 15 minutes. So good for them. Hawes, are you gone? What's going on? You just chilling?
Oh, what's up?
Oh, you're still
Oh,
there? You're just chilling?
Yeah. Is my camera?
Your camera's
messed up?
out. But
Oh,
yeah, your camera's out.
That's my bad. I'll fix that. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, so I haven't got to the end of the Barris one, but did you like one more, Brittany, or?
Yeah, I liked one more than the other. I don't want to say which one though, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
You don't want to spoil which one you like more. That means okay. Oh, so it's like a spoiler for our podcast when we talk about it. Which one?
Yes.
Tune into
that's true.
Tandem by
Great
Dispatch.
advertising.
That's true. Your sizzle. This is sizzle.
This is sizzle.
Yes, sizzle.
It's a
Expertly
spoiler for
done.
your podcast if you get to it.
Yes. Season 2 will be out. And the next one comes.
Man, this I'm gonna have to find just the best frame of everyone, like for a thumbnail. Of like, oh, okay. Wait there.
Oh, Josh,
Sure.
why would you do this to me, bruh?
Well, this is like
Josh coming through with facts.
Et tu
Evidence.
brute, Josh?
All right. Let's see what's going on.
All right.
Let's check this DM. Chapman.
I don't like this one bit.
Well,
Oh,
maybe he put his own grappling hook in the stormtrooper belt. Maybe there's just a little
Yeah,
place
because
that he
there's so
put it
many
in.
pockets.
Yeah,
I don't
right?
need to
call.
see
He was
his
like,
stormtrooper.
belt
I don't
rules.
need to see his stormtrooper belt. I need to see a standard issue stormtrooper belt on a stormtrooper.
And maybe he could put all his clothes in one of the pockets of the belt.
In the tube on the back. In the
Yeah, I'm just saying
tube
like
on
the
back.
leftovers.
I love this. Keep digging down, everyone. Chapman has sealed the deal with this.
Oh,
No,
no.
he hasn't.
Oh,
No,
Damn
he
it,
hasn't.
Chapman.
No, he hasn't. I don't care how many amazing beanies he's
this
made.
could be
I don't
Chapman's
believe
new
him.
segment.
How many
Chapman seals
beanies?
the
I
deal.
don't care how many
You and your
beanies that
goddamn
man
beanies.
has.
You
The-
know
the
he's
words
a
be-
master of Photoshop. I don't believe it. Fake news. Josh Chapman is a psyop.
All right, are you checking this out?
I am wrong.
Where is it
wrong.
at? Where's it at?
The grappling hook rope is coming directly out of the
Oh,
square
shit.
on the belt.
Oh, Haas. I'm sorry, buddy. I
I'm
was on
wrong.
your side.
Hey, man, I can admit it. I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and the book are wrong. Why would you just do me?
I want your reaction to being
No,
wrong.
no. Do a
Being
sad
wrong
reaction.
face.
Sad react. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
We have. I have one of less like that. By the way, we're just sad.
Hey, man, you call me out at 12:30 in the a.m. and not new boot goof around a little.
Yeah, but it's tomorrow.
We're
over
gonna
there, so he
need
doesn't care.
a Hawes apology video. Okay,
So,
that's
guys,
another
I'm
great
sorry
random YouTube,
on,
along with the reactions.
I
We
got
could-
you.
Oh,
Here we
The
go. I've been
iPhone
waiting for
Notes
this
app,
moment.
you know,
Yeah,
saying that
you
you're
ready?
apologizing. We need that.
So, guys, I have an apology to make on May the 4th, the most sacred day of Star Wars. I made a mistake. I said that Luke's grappling hook was, he just keep that motherfucking thing on him, and I was wrong. Josh Chapman had evidence, and I was wrong, and I'm man enough to admit that. So I apologize, and May the 4th be with you.
Oh,
Oh, we accept.
yeah.
That's all you got to do. Star
Dude,
Way to
Wars,
come
dude.
through, Josh. Though,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
I've just found though, it's not you
Uh-oh.
that
Another
needs to be
page.
apologizing.
Okay.
It's the author's name that is written in a type that I feel like I'm going to have to get reading glasses out because they're all written by different people. Meredith Rasu is the perpetrator. The stormtroopers did have grappling hooks, Meredith.
It's probably
My
my fault.
son
I'm
deserves
just going
to
to
know.
take it. It's probably
My
my
son
fault.
deserves to know the truth. They didn't follow because they're cowards. Because they're stormtroopers.
Yeah, they could have easily followed.
And the heroes do it because the heroes save the day.
Meredith had one job.
Happy May the 4th. I had a nice time. Bought some figures. What are you going to do? Made some friends.
I wonder if some of the cosplayers have that hook. You know, at celebration. You're like, you
Well,
go up to
if
me,
they-
go, do you have the hook? And they're like, no, like, fuck off, you're a poser.
Yeah, you're fake.
Oh,
We don't
yeah,
do
we're
Get
going
outta
to
here.
shut down the entire 501st.
Yeah, get out of here,
Get
501st.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even,
You're
you're
the-
500, not 501st.
The elite.
Yeah.
Ask Struthers
Sal.
if he has
I
one.
like Sal. Sal's on my side for once. I feel like the editor deserves some heat. This might be a village.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Excellent.
Can somebody message Struthers and make sure he has one?
I'm gonna, no, you know what? If you,
He
I'm gonna
does.
quiz him. I'm
definitely
gonna
does.
quiz him.
It'll be like a got you on the
Yes,
podcast.
yeah,
Like one of
yeah.
those like reporters where you're like knocking on people's doors.
He's gonna go,
Did you steal that money?
yeah, man, I got one. That would
Fake
be the best
man,
if he does.
Boston.
Yeah, that
You have a
does
stamp.
kind of kill the bit instantly when he's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course I have one. Let me bring it out. I made it myself.
It's
next
real.
to
It
the
actually
lightsaber.
works. It'll support a whole body weight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know he'll mention like the code number of the hook in like a P330. Yeah, I got one, welded one up, but I got another one that I'm going to work on pretty soon. It's just sitting there, got to do it. Never have the time. Like that evolved into Seinfeld towards the end. But
It was Seinfeld. Yeah.
Yeah.
the last thing I want to sound like these days is Seinfeld. Oh my
Oh.
Steele, that's just woke culture that you're quoting there. You're just killing comedy.
I
The
saw a very
grappling
good
hook is
meme
woke,
about
too.
Seinfeld and that today, actually. So, hey, Brittany, I just got up to like the anteater character. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's like a little alien that looks like an anteater that can walk. It's not a
Mhm.
spoiler. You can talk about it if you remember it.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you only watched the first one, Hawes. The Hawes, as soon as it revealed itself, I was like, Hawes is all over this.
I can't wait. I
How
can't wait.
prominent of a character is this anteater? Because now I'm a little bit interested in this show.
Well, I don't remember
I'm-
it, so
Look,
I think that's the
Can I-
answer.
Yeah,
So
but
as-
Brittany, that is not a great judgment. Is what does Brittany remember?
May I interject for a second? I've only seen the first Barris Ophi episode, and the doo-doo gas guy from Ahsoka is in it, and it was delightful because it's not Star Killer. I was like, I know that guy's not Star Killer. I love that he's in this. I love this. I was so happy.
Oh.
Wait, he was in that?
Yeah, so in the, when
Wait,
Barris Ophi,
Why did he just turn? Why is he gas?
because Star Killer is doo-doo gas, Steve. That's why.
No, but he turned to get what? Wasn't he gas inside or something? What?
Yeah, he's gas inside his suit.
So is he gas the whole time?
Mm-hmm. He's a gas boy.
So he's gas in a suit.
Yeah, man. Exactly. You got it. You're there. Sal's not going to contradict me on this. He said he'd have me next time.
Is everyone
He's
else
always
like-
gas.
Was everyone else aware of this?
Yeah, I knew that he was gas.
I literally don't even know what we're talking about. So
You remember the guy? Okay,
Ahsoka.
so hold up. I got you, Steele. 1 second.
No,
You know
I
the
just have to
guy-
say, Emily just like not having any context for what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like,
great.
Oh, this
This
dude
is-
has lost it.
Okay, so you remember in Ahsoka the guy that
Oh,
everybody's
see, I'm
like,
gonna stop you
"Ooh."
right there, buddy.
She's like, no.
I did not
remember.
watch this. I watched
She didn't watch.
1.5 episodes.
But I bet you remember that everybody was like, "Ooh, that boy is Star Killer."
Okay, I
right?
do. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that boy that everybody thought was Star Killer, he turned out to be doo-doo gas. And he's in the first Barris Ophi episode. And the whole time I was watching Ahsoka, I was like, please, God, please don't be Star Killer. And he was doo-doo gas.
Yeah,
and it was
doo-doo.
great.
And they showed
So-
doo-doo gas? They showed
Yeah,
the gas?
when he gets his tummy cut open,
Yeah.
doo-doo
Oh,
gas.
okay.
So it's just like he's like just like a green gaseous
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like an alien who's gas boy. And he gets in a suit, right?
Okay.
And he's
No
standing-
way.
The gas smells.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It smells, right? It
Yeah,
smells
oh,
like
it
has-
smells.
it has-
It
It
smells.
smells.
Mm.
Is there some? I feel like there's some X-Men or somebody who's all like gaseous one. Maybe
Is
not
King
next.
Tom
There's,
here? He know.
Wait, Sal,
There's some-
to be fair, I don't know if he was gas forever or gas resurrected.
Sal?
Between...
You promised me you would be on my side
Yeah,
next
he's
time,
going
Sal.
against you here.
This is next time, Sal.
Yeah, this doo-doo gas. We're just happy it's not Star Killer. That's all. That's all we need here.
Just give him the doo-doo.
Just give it.
Okay, so Hawes is proposing. There's a race of force-using gas,
Doo-doo gas, Steele. Get it right.
and they work with someone to build suits.
Yeah, that's
So
just
they
their
can-
everyday life.
You just get a suit.
Yeah, but someone has
like-
to build them.
Yeah, other doo-doo gas people. Unless
No,
you're
but
an
like it's
Inquisitor.
the chicken and the egg, right? Because
Yeah, who
like
built? Yeah,
the
Doo-doo
gas
gas
couldn't have
comes
made the
first.
first one.
Yeah, doo-doo gas comes first. Easy answer.
Yeah, but like the gas couldn't have made the first suit.
Why not?
Why not?
Or how's a gas
Horsepower.
make a suit?
There's no
What did
there's no hands, no legs. How's he
Maybe
gonna
they're
make it?
just
Does there have to be
Okay.
rules to this?
you like form your little gas into a little shape of an
Yeah.
arm, and you put some
So
shit
we
together.
know, okay, so the volume of gas can fill a suit and be a person that thankfully isn't Star Killer, right? Right? So they can form a thingy to make a suit or be like, hey man, make me a suit.
Yeah, they had a friend.
Yeah.
This one, like, there's a little
There's
gas.
a
few
Some
of
guy
them.
landed
I
on
believe
some
that.
guy.
Inquisitor.
Some guy landed on a gaseous planet and he had some suits in his ship, and the gaseous
He
guys
said,
were like, "Ooh,
how
now I
much-
can walk around."
And that was the
Like,
first
and
one.
interact with some other people.
Yeah, I get.
They
I
don't.
believe that.
If you go to the gaseous guys' planets, they're not all walking around in suits because
Yeah.
they
Did
can
the-
just like be little gas clouds.
Here's the question though: did the suits have a grappling hook? You know, that's.
I can't speak to
Everybody
that.
in
Clearly,
Star
I'm
Wars has a
not
grappling hook.
qualified to speak to
No.
that.
Well, that's true. That's true.
No, I'm overriding it. Everybody has one. Yes, the stormtroopers have them on their belts, but so does everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hawes. How about this?
Okay, I got you, bro. Tell me.
2 possible like futures. Everything's exactly the same as it is now. It's now.
Mm-hmm.
Or the only things different are Book of Boba Fett 2 announced, but the gas guy was Starkiller.
Oh.
Get Sam Witwer on the phone, baby. I don't care. I don't care, Steve. Get him on the phone. Book of Boba Fett 2. All right? Get him on the phone. I'll do just about anything at this point.
Now, before we wrap up, one of the most surprising turns in Star Wars this year is I came across this tweet, and it was Emily proclaiming her love for Bad Batch season 3.
Look,
I
I
heard
love
this.
this show. It's amazing.
Somebody
It
talked
makes me
about this on our
happy,
show.
man.
Yeah, somebody
know?
talked about you, Emily, on our show about that exact thing.
Yeah, in a world where not everything's landing with everybody, I know my buddy Emily Lind is like, let's be honest, she's a tough critic.
Yeah.
So to see her really into Star
Oh
Wars
man,
stuff,
I wasn't. I
heck yeah.
was dying to find out what was going to come after Tough. I was like, whoa.
She's a tough critic. You know, she's got her opinions. Respectable.
Steele's
but
word
the
also
fact,
started with a C, but ended differently.
I would never have said that. You know I would never say that.
Cookie.
I would rather
Cookie.
put
Yes,
Sam
Cookie.
in Star Wars than say that.
Oh,
Well, Steele's Australian. It's slightly different, but
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
like
that's-
me being
that's
like,
true.
hey buddy.
Australians love cookies.
yeah, they do.
That's fair. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
That would have been bad.
So
Oh, for people who don't know me and who don't, you never actually finished this to explain it because everybody just laughed.
Yeah, they're out.
well, you're not normally the most positive of
Yeah.
No, my
Why
tweet
would she
was
be?
that I liked the end of Bad Batch, and it turned out to be my second favorite Star Wars TV show.
That's amazing.
And I went into it really hostilely. I mean, not even like not hostile is not even the right word. Just like absolutely not thinking it, like just dismissive of it. Like when Brittany and I recapped the first episode, we actually just recapped the first episode of the A-Team, and replaced it with Star Wars like character names.
Yeah, well, that's
But
what it was. Yeah.
It really won me over because when they were talking about that show, it seemed like it was just going to be, well, the A-Team. It seemed like it was going to be, I didn't particularly like their arc, like on the other show. And so I thought it was just going to be, they're going to ride in every week and save the day for some people. And it's just going to be a bunch of clone nonsense that I don't care about. And instead, they introduce Omega, and then it becomes a found family show. And I am a sucker for found family things. And Omega is now one of my, at least in my top 10 Star Wars characters. She's
Really?
incredible. The relationship between her and her brothers, especially in this last season with Crosshair,
Oh, yeah.
just directly into my heart. Anything with like grumpy old guy, adorable girl who wins him over, I'm just a sucker for it.
Do you guys think that when they first started this, they were just going for the A-Team thing, and then when they had Omega there, and then they had before season 2, they just strictly focused on that kind of found family thing?
I mean, I think they definitely warmed up to there's still some of that in season 1. They're headed in that direction.
Yeah.
But I do think they realized that's where the magic of the show is.
Right.
Because
Yeah, I
season
agree.
1 is much more, let's go on an adventure every week.
Mm-hmm.
And they're there's leading stuff up and they're building things, but like I think like from season 2 on, it is no. This is about this family.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Listen, I did say I only had one Star Wars gripe. I lied. There's this one thing that happened in one of the episodes. I think it was the last episode where they go, all right, from here on in, there's no contact on the comms. They'll be tracking us. And then like 4 minutes later, it's like, you've got to turn off the thing so we can do the and I was like, what? Like, and then later on they go, can we use the comms again? Am I like, is it just me? That was just my little thing that's up there with the belt thing. But I was just like, you know, sometimes you watch something and you're like, is this just me? But that sounds contradictory. But anyway,
here's the thing: is unlike the belt. Like the belt thing is like, where did this come from? Technical issue. The other thing is easily explained as sometimes people don't follow instructions.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
There's a lot going on, Steele. You know, sometimes you got to make a phone call.
Yeah, you got to go. Okay, yeah, they might track us worth whatever we're risking if we don't send this message.
Yeah, it's just like it's like not even a 1% of like the whole whatever. Like it's the equivalent of the belt thing, but it's weird to bring it up as a plot point and then contradict it, and then it's got no like consequence,
repercussion.
Yeah, bearing on it.
Like I gotta say, I didn't notice that, but that's because I was just like, please don't kill anybody else. Please don't kill anybody else. Please don't kill anybody else.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
I was just like going the whole episode thinking either Wrecker or Crosshair was gonna die.
I know.
I did too. I thought Crosshair was a goner.
If Wrecker died, because they faked it out a couple of times, right? Yeah, it feels like I would have a completely different, because he's my dude. That's my dude in the show.
Yeah, Wrecker's cool.
And I thought it was leading to him dying several times in the episode.
Yeah, like Crosshair became my guy this season because he's grumpy and mean, and I love him. But when he was like, "No, you guys like go get safe. I'm gonna go get Omega." I'm like, "Oh no, Crosshair's gonna die." But then Hunter immediately is like, "Fuck you, dude. We're all going." I'm like, "Okay, no,
that was cool."
Now we're talking.
And when she hugged Crosshair first, and how happy, and I think Eric brought this up, but how happy Hunter was about that, you can tell in his face. That was awesome. I didn't realize it the first time that Eric talked about it on our podcast, and I went back. I was like, "Oh my god, you can tell."
Hey man,
he's so happy. Hey man,
good boys.
So I have an interesting question. So, right, I was reading up leading to the end of this series, right? And the voice actress that played Omega was in an interview saying that the original ending for the show was going to set her character on a course that would affect Star Wars canon going forward. But it was changed to be something quote unquote bittersweet. And like ever since reading that quote in a couple of weeks up leading to the finale, I've been wondering like, what was that alternate ending? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I was wondering about that too.
That she was a soldier on Endor, I think.
Or like Force sensitive. I think it might have been leaning into the midichlorian.
I think the Force, probably the Force sensitive, just because that would be more impactful than she's just a soldier. And also at the end of the episode, she is going off to be a soldier.
Right, which I think is sick, by the way. I love that she was like, I'm going to go fly a spaceship for the rebellion, old man, and you ain't stopping me.
Also,
I love that.
When you read that quote on your podcast, I was immediately like, oh no. I was so worried.
Yeah.
Like, before that, didn't think about it. I'm like, it's a Star Wars cartoon. It's going to have a nice little happy ending.
I went into this episode like worried. Like,
I'm like,
this is
somebody
going
else
to be
is gonna
emotional damage. And I was so stoked that it didn't happen.
Hey, Turbo's saying something that I mentioned last week is, Omega and Rogue Squadron.
It seems kind of like, well, listen, let's be reasonable here, but you could see how it might happen.
Yeah, but if that requires Rogue Squadron to happen, which I
we got time, Emily. It's only 2024, right?
Look,
Steele,
I just think
that Patty Jenkins is always roller skating somewhere.
Me too, bro. I'm always roller skating.
hopefully roller skating away from this movie, and if they do this movie, maybe a director who didn't do that terrible
last
Wonder Woman sequel.
The last Wonder Woman one. Oh,
Maybe we can just change minds and
like I was so excited when I heard she was doing it, and then I saw the second Wonder Woman, and I was like, oh god. No.
I watched that movie because that came out during lockdown. I watched that movie by myself on Christmas Day. That was
ruined my Christmas.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to have a bad Christmas at that point? Why would you do that to yourself, huh?
The first
there was
Wonder
great
Woman
hype.
was so good. It was
Yeah,
so
there was
I
great
know
hype.
it was. I know it was.
Remember everyone
But-
like it was
Pedro,
like
too?
It's Christmas
Pedro.
Day.
Yeah.
It's lockdown. I can't see my family. I am alone.
You know what you watch?
Pedro, he's so pretty.
Anything else?
But the people didn't
How are
know
we
that
supposed
yet.
to know?
Yeah, we would.
I
Yeah, the first
was
one
one
was
of
so
the
good,
first people to watch
It
it, and
was.
I went, well, Christmas is done now.
and it was set in the '80s. So it was nostalgic. It was cool. Like the previews had that mall scene, and it was like, yes,
I like
this is
Kristen
gonna-
Wiig.
Yes, yeah, but then it was
Not as a
garbage.
cheetah lady, it turns out.
Oh, it was so bad, so bad. So hopefully it's better than that, if it's ever made.
It's going to be a Disney Plus series. Mark it down. I was wrong about the grappling hook and so much else, but Rogue Squadron will be a Disney Plus series.
It
You heard it here
seems
first.
like a better TV show.
Yeah, I think so too.
I got one for you, Hawes.
Yes, sir. Give
There
it
will
to
be
me.
very few new Star Wars Disney Plus series. You heard it here first.
Why do you say that, bruh?
I just reckon it's going to get real thin.
Because there's going to be so many movies come out, and
Well,
we have
that's
so many
like-
movies go to see.
Because you don't make money on the like I know you got to like have content to like make people buy Disney Plus, but like just that
So-
influx of like
I
$500
agree,
million
Steele.
dollars.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, it's time. It's been so long, relatively so long since a Star Wars movie. It's time to switch focus. But can I ask you one thing, Steele? I've been dying to ask you this. Percentage-wise, Book of Boba Fett Season 2. What you think?
3.
3%?
Ooh, that's a very low percentage. You couldn't
That
even
might-
give him like a 5.
That might be
You
a
couldn't,
high.
like,
I
round
mean,
up.
Haas, to
That-
be fair, you're asking an extra in a Star Wars TV show.
I know, man. He's been there and I haven't. But,
Yeah.
like, listen, I have to. What's keeping me going, Brittany Brown, huh? Book of Boba Fett Season 2. Sometime. Anytime. Maybe
How
he'll
about
show
this?
up in the. Oh, okay.
How about this? You know, next season we're getting more Mandalorian.
Mhm.
What if they just go? You know how we stole those episodes
Yeah.
from Boba Fett, and
What?
they were
They were getting more Mandalorian.
Shit.
and they
Listen.
were stupid and dumb. How about instead, like the next episode, the next season of Mandalorian,
All Boba Fett.
all Boba Fett, no Mandalorian.
But 2 episodes.
he can. Oh
I'm
yeah.
fine with that. But listen, that ain't going to happen. You know how
Well-
handsome everybody thinks Pedro Pascal is? And he doesn't
You-
film
you
a
said
singing
Tamora
thing for
Morrison's
that
not
episode. He
handsome?
gets in a closet and records some lines. But,
Tamora Morrison's handsome as hell.
oh,
He
I
like,
agree.
can sit in a hot tub and like tell me about visiting New Zealand.
It's just not going to happen. I wish.
I reckon Mandalorian season 4 is going to happen.
Oh, I don't think so either. By the time that movie comes out, yeah, that's not going
I
to
don't know
happen.
if that
might be
movie's even
it.
coming out.
That movie's definitely coming out.
Straight to Disney Plus.
We'll see it in a theater because they're struggling, but it's coming out.
Here's the thing: is we will also, when you say we'll see it in the theater, we will see it in the theater. You know who's not going to see it in the theater? Most people.
I would agree with that if it wasn't for the Baby Yoda thing.
Yep. Yep.
I-
People
I
love that
don't-
damn little thing.
That's the
don't-
thing. He's the
I
most
think-
successful thing they've done.
Two years
close.
from now, when that movie comes out,
You just wait.
I don't
I'm
think
wrong.
people care about Baby Yoda no more.
Yeah.
Probably.
I
Like,
don't.
no, but the thing about Baby Yoda is like what story about, like, people think he's cute, right? And they had the fever, but what story are they caught up with in Baby Yoda? Like the
To
Baby
go
Yoda
pay,
story,
like $20 to go see him in a theater.
Like-
So
They
think it
wrap,
would
like
be
at the
interest-
end. It was sort of like there's nothing more. Like they haven't
Yeah.
like established.
They're
like,
hanging out at their house at the end of season 3, right? And there's like a nebulous, we're going to go on other adventures. Now,
Like-
I think it would be interesting to say, like, how much of the trailer for that movie, whenever it comes out, is
Will be
Baby Yoda.
Yoda.
Heavy Baby Yoda in that
Right.
trailer.
Oh my God, he's gonna talk in that movie, isn't he?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
going to
We're
say his
gonna
first
like it
words.
yes,
even more,
yes.
'cause as
He's
soon
gonna
as
do
he
it, and
starts
I'm
talking,
gonna.
not
It's
gonna
gonna be
like
the first time I ever walk out of a movie.
Yeah, and I've still never done that.
I've done it. I did it for Masters.
You
of,
can roll out.
I did it for Masters of Disguise, but yeah.
I did it for Van Helsing. I literally went
Your
down the
reputation
stairs, got in my
precedes you,
chair,
Van
and
Helsing.
left.
Yeah, I did that. I got my money back for Masters of Disguise. They
Man,
gave me my
that-
money back.
That's a brutal walkout in a wheelchair. Like
Yeah.
that's like if
You
you're
must be
sitting there and you see someone do that, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, can I
This
say
thing
something,
just
Steele?
sucks.
There was another guy in a wheelchair. It was like Highlander. There can be only one.
Oh shit!
And when the horse in Van Helsing jumped a giant ridge, like there's a
Yeah.
giant gap that a horse jumps, the guy behind me, who was also a wheelchair guy, goes, "I'm about to walk out of this," as like a joke. And I said, "Not before me, bro. Let's go. Let's go." And I was down those stairs, into the chair, and out. I said, "Hugh Jackman, I don't care. I'm out of here." Oh.
Man, you sound like Optimus Prime.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Exactly, Steele. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
But how about this, right? They don't suck Grogu and Mandalorian together. They have a whole season of it where they're apart. And then in 2 years, there's a movie.
There's a
where they-
movie. That
and you
sounds
get
like
seen,
a good
like
setup,
that's
right?
a hook. And like,
Oh, you mean you don't just do it on 2 random episodes of a different show?
Don't get me started. Emily, please don't get me started on this. I can't.
As somebody who, and not like, look, I know like you're coming from it from like a Boba Fett like fan standpoint, just from like a basic storytelling standpoint. What are you doing? Also, I love all of Book of Boba Fett that isn't those 2 episodes. You take out those 2 episodes, it's my 3rd favorite Star Wars show.
Steele, let me ask you a question. Let's say Mandalorian and Grogu comes out in 2026 or whatever. We all go sit down in the theater. I ain't walking out, right? And it starts with Mandalorian and Grogu, and for the next hour and 45 minutes, it's all Boba Fett. What's the backlash? What do you think? What do you think the backlash is? Besides me, you know me, 10 out of 10, the best thing I've ever seen.
it'll be done.
Screen Rant is going crazy at that.
Right.
do you know what the first thing I started thinking about
Uh-huh.
was like the people that went to like the preview screening.
Nebulously tweeting about it. It's wild.
Empire Strikes Back fans are in for a real treat. Like,
Yeah, it's just like a Marty Scorsese gangster movie, but Boba Fett.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's Departed with Boba Fett.
I always thought those 2 Mandalorian or the one Mandalorian episode in Boba Fett should have been Boba Fett, but back in the 80s. Like in his Empire Strikes Back days. And it's just
Yeah.
him, old school Boba Fett, just bountying. Like that's just like,
Maybe
Yeah.
throw Dengar
Flashbacks.
in there, huh? What's Dengar been up to? Nothing.
Yeah, changing
Nothing.
his gauze.
they can't afford the costume, that toilet paper in
That's
this
right.
economy. It's a bit much. Hey, how about the difference of flash forwards? Oh, and like if you're watching, it's total, like it's happened, and it's a Star Wars podcast, so we'll talk about the end of the Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, we that's why Warren's coming a little late.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm just like,
Yeah.
But anyway, remember the flash forward? Like the flash forward in this one is like Omega's like a cool young woman that's like off to go live her life.
Mhm.
And the flash forward in Rebels, remember it was like the little boy with green hair for no reason, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was a real a step up, if you will. Like, because the flash forward in Rebels just was like, I was like, what is happening? And then in this one I was like, oh my god, there's this cool lady and she's off on an adventure, and I wouldn't mind finding out what she does. Do you reckon, do you think that's a possibility, that we go on the Omega adventures?
Yeah, absolutely. She's such a popular character now.
It'd be dumb not to see her at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that we see her in something that I like, and not like she's in the next season of Ahsoka or some shit. But
because
She's going to be in Book of
She just
Boba Fett
pops up.
season 2.
We all
Boba
are
Fett
Hawes.
season 2.
We're
It can
all
be
in it.
her. It can
Yeah,
be
we're
Boba
all.
Fett.
Steele's in it. Steele's going to be in it, and I'll be like, he's standing next to Boba Fett.
Now, Haas, since you are in charge of the show, I'll ask you for permission. Can we also get some of my boy Timmy Oliphant in that as the?
Yeah,
because
of course.
He's all
Yeah.
his
Of course,
tummy's all healed
he
now.
was in the
Him.
tube.
Yeah,
like
his tummy's all
Luke
healed.
and all their clothes. And
He's back
fine.
there.
Yeah, he's
where
in a
is he?
tube. He'll be in there. I don't care, long as there's a season 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you would
And-
think
and
he would
Boba
be
Fett's
there
actually
for
in it.
season 2.
He's in Bacta. That's I want to make a compilation of all the stories that are in like Limbo. Like, there's him.
Well, you know, it's
There's-
interesting that you mentioned it. Like, so many of the animated series end with a flash forward. Clone Wars, Rebels, now Bad Batch, they all have a flash forward at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's interesting.
It's
It
like
rhymes.
poetry.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
Oh,
But this just didn't get that because they're just like, we don't care about this show no more.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I literally don't even remember how that show ended.
They were
Yeah.
racing.
I don't know how that lost me so much, that show.
Well, the main character is annoying. I like every other character on that show.
Oh,
We're in Book of Boba Fett?
No,
the-
Resistance, Raj.
Resistance
Stop it.
one.
Well, Raj, why would you throw that out into the air?
Boba Fett is the show that got me to like Boba Fett. Otherwise, I didn't dislike him. I'm just like, I don't know who this guy is because I don't read the books, and he's just like some dude I saw for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just a
Book of
cool
Boba Fett,
costume.
I'm like, this character is the greatest dude of all time. He's awesome. He's like a
Yeah.
gangster.
But he likes animals. Pat
Oh!
Rancor.
Oh,
He's got the
He's making
nose
fun of him.
lizard.
Yeah.
There was some
There's some cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
I didn't like the mopeds, though, man. The moped that lost me.
Yeah.
That episode was shit.
Raj, we
I'm
get
sorry.
it. YouTube reactions, but it was all
Yeah.
right.
You should have seen my reaction.
Such
It's
a
like,
small
what the
part.
fuck? I smelled that gas duty on that reaction. It was like,
When I didn't mind the mopeds or whatever, but when he spun around and shot,
yes,
Like-
that too. Oh,
That guy, stop it, Steele. That's 5 seconds. Boba Fett petting a Rancor. He's buddies.
yeah, that was cool.
no, but like, I didn't know, like, when he spun around and shot, I didn't know what emotion to have.
You
Like, I
just
was sort
forget
of like-
about it. Trust me.
Yeah.
You just
Huh?
forget about it. You just let it go. Forget
How
about
do
it.
you not like those guys, but you're obsessed with that guy you like?
Oh, she's got a point.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
Toro.
The boy in that
Toro.
poster
Yeah.
behind you, Toro Calican.
yeah.
What do you mean,
I was
what
gonna
guys
say
don't I
Calico
like?
the cat. I don't know why.
Like the moped gang.
No, I didn't mind the
no,
moped.
I didn't like the mopeds and stuff. The gangs, they were cool. I just the
Okay,
mopeds were the kind of
okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying, when that guy spun around and shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had every emotion. Like,
Well,
I
the
was
one you
ju-
focus on is the positive one.
No, I'm just confused. That's the one I focused on because I was like, I was amused, I was entertained, I was angry, I was like,
we won't
like,
mess with
it
that.
was-
That's powerful storytelling.
isn't it though? And I
Yeah.
was just like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
but I was just
All in one
dying.
twirl.
Like, I want a behind the scene featurette on them, just like the
On
like,
your reaction?
Yeah.
no, on them just directing it, like spin around like this, because they've got to
3
film it,
hours. Yeah, a
like that
lot of time.
spin,
Yep.
There's no way they didn't film that 30, like for that sort of shot, you've got to film it like 20, 30 times, different angles, whatever. I just want to hear them talk about it and go, just any backstory they throw, it'd just be fascinating. And again, these comments are not made in a negative or a positive way. They're in a confused, like curious way. I would love to see what they were discussing at that time.
It was how they were like, we only have to write 6 episodes about Boba Fett because we got Mark Hamill, and guess what? He's showing up. That's what it was.
That was awesome.
Oh, he's kind of showing up.
Yeah, kinda.
He'll be in the movie, you would think, right?
Yeah.
He'll be in the preview.
Oh, yeah.
Too. You want to make some money? Put him in the preview.
They won't. That'll be the big surprise that like 6
You'll
days
see his
before
boots or some shit. You'll see like his you'll see like a hand with a lightsaber.
Yeah, 6 days before the movie comes out, everybody that sees it early will be like, guess what happens?
Go see this cartoon of Mark Hamill where his mouth moves weird.
Someone will tweet it on
Well, by that
Twitter.
time, it'll be better than what it is now. You know, in 10 years.
You sure about that?
In 10 years, yeah, it'll be great.
He's definitely showing up. Absolutely.
Hey, when I was watching the Acolyte sneak peek, right, I had this random thought come across my mind of like, imagine if all the Jedis dress like Luke in Return of the Jedi. And I was imagining them fight, but dressed like that. And I was like, I think it would be cooler. It's always
You really
been
think so?
Do you know why I think so, though, Hawes?
Because he's cool. It's the same reason I think Boba Fett's cool. He looks neat.
No, I thought in the prequels they're all going to dress like Luke. Like I thought Luke was dressed as a Luke because it said Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight on the figure, right?
I see.
So he's dressed as a Jedi Knight, right? So I thought in the prequels they were all going to be dressed in because, like, to me that outfit he wears is like, it's dope, like it's sick, like. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be caught dead in it, but it's amazing. It's like
it'd be sick if you were, though. To be honest, it'd be sick if you were caught dead in it. If I just showed up somewhere and Steele was dressed like Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, I wouldn't bat an eyelash. I'd be like, this makes sense. That's what I'd say.
The fit's a bit form-fitting for me.
But yeah, but like the flap, you know what I mean? The flap.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
I don't think so.
Like, canonically, it would make just as much sense since, like, it was retconned that was the Jedi robes and not just, hey, it's hot and I'm on a desert planet and Obi-Wan is wearing this because it's, you know, his, like, desert robes. But then it became the Jedi robes.
Mm-hmm.
So why couldn't it just be, it could have just as easily been, no, everybody wears this little
full
tight
black outfits with a flap.
With a little bib.
That would be cool.
You would know everybody's a good
like
guy
you're a
because
cool
they got
girl
that
wearing
flap.
overalls.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Or imagine if they were the same outfit but different colors.
Ooh, like bridesmaids.
Yeah, like
It
bridesmaids.
could, like it has like the different sections, like how Star Trek uniforms are colored. If you're like a Jedi who is like a fighty Jedi, then you have a red one.
Right.
Fighty Jedi. Oh.
You know, there's the fighty Jedi, there's the book Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the church Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
That's it about of types, but.
And there's horny Jedi in,
there's
new
a
book.
couple
Is that, I don't know if that's
in
an
the High
official,
Republic.
I don't know if that's like an official
there's horny Jedi in the High Republic.
What about when Luke wanted to hook up with?
It's not like being an
the computer
engineering.
Steele?
That's true.
Yeah.
Your job.
The
is
horny Jedi section. You're grouped in the
Luke-
horny Jedi.
Luke was going to hook up with a ghost spaceship. Like he was stinging.
Steele, can I tell you a funny story about the EU and Luke? So when I was in high school, I had a teacher who was way into Star Wars, and she liked reading the book. So I let her borrow The Courtship of Princess Leia before I read it. And there's a naked scene with a lady in that. And she was like, hey, Halls, I enjoyed that book, but it's maybe a little adult. So... And I wanted to crawl inside myself, bro. Oh, Miss Novak, thanks for not expelling me or something. But yeah, there's like a sex scene in The Courtship of Princess Leia.
Wow.
And I let my high school English teacher borrow it, Steele.
I might have it.
Is there really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's like a
Luke has
Hey, Hawes,
Luke.
Hawes, on what page?
69.
Okay, but are we talking like a Twilight kind of sex scene where it's like
no,
fade
it was
to
like
black?
So Luke was hanging out with a Dothamary witch, and she undresses in front of him, and there's like an explanation of her being naked, and I had no idea.
That sounds like
Oh,
Penthouse
but
Forum.
he's not, he doesn't like bang the witch or anything.
There's something that goes on, but I can't listen. It was years
Well,
ago.
your hands
Okay?
up. What
You have to
there's
read to
something
find
that goes
out.
on.
I didn't commit it to memory because I'm so embarrassed.
So what? Luke, a girl strips in front of Luke.
In front of like and
witch,
she rides
bro.
like a
witch.
rancor and stuff. It's the first Dothamary witch stuff.
Dude,
is
this
in-
scene's got to get airbrushed on the side of a van.
You just said she
Yeah,
rides
it
a
is.
rancor. Is she naked when she rides a rancor?
Nope. Oh, listen.
That's even-
Sal knows. I knew Sal would know. It was Tanelia Joe or something.
Fucking Sal, dude.
I know.
I
fucking
knew.
Sal.
Thank you. Finally, he had my back.
I love it.
I need to
I
get this
just
book.
having
Oh, how's
that knowledge in your head.
How's that for a Star Wars fact?
Because it was emotional damage.
No,
Because I
not you.
let my-
Sal having that name in his head is what I.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh,
I
I'm
find
not
it
surprised. I'm not
Not
surprised.
me. Not one bit surprised. I was so embarrassed.
Maybe we need to get it and read it during like one of the shows.
But here's
read
the
that
thing:
whole
is
thing.
what your teacher should have said to you is nothing. Thank you for letting me just watch.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
did you bring it up?
Right.
And then you
Yeah, why bring it up?
probably
Why bring it up?
So I think you guys are leaving out an important piece of information. I went to a very Southern Baptist school.
Oh, yeah.
They did not like naked witches.
No, they did not. There was a teacher that
That's
got
true, it's
kicked out for recommending a book that was like The Hobbit or something like that. Like they took that stuff seriously.
Well, that gets pretty crazy.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
the magic shit. I guess there's no sex scenes in The Hobbit.
No,
Mm-mm. Well,
unfortunately.
in a perfect world.
Yeah.
I am shocked there was someone naked in a Star Wars book, though. That's
Yeah, Star
sex
Wars
would
is
be
like
awesome.
Star Wars is like as sexless as like the Marvel movies. There's just nothing of that.
You guys go pick up The Courtship of Princess Leia. You're looking for a
Oh,
little.
I'm ordering it tonight on Amazon. That's
Yeah.
for sure. It's coming.
it reminds me of reading Shadows of the Empire and when
Oh,
Shizor's
when he-
doing his, and I remember reading it in my bedroom and just like going, yeah, I don't know about this.
I don't know about it either, buddy. I don't either. It's
And I had
rough.
no one else to talk. Like I had no one else to discuss Shadows of the Empire to.
And look at us now.
Yeah, right. But at the time, I remember thinking that a green lizard man using his scent to seduce a woman was like, yeah, I don't
Something doesn't
know.
seem right about this.
This doesn't like. I liked Nub Nub, but this side of Star Wars is a bit weird.
Star Wars After Dark.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, May the 4th. Done.
Yeah, this was awesome.
Banging. Good fun. Should we go around the sizzle circle? Emily? I just came up with that. The sizzle circle.
Yeah, I don't love that, but yeah, I do a
Don't love
podcast.
that.
What do you love? I say, hey? Remember Yoju? That was good.
Sizzle Circle.
Yeah,
Oh, the days, Yoju, when
Yeah.
Steele liked The Mandalorian. The best.
Yoju, that just really. Yeah, I do a podcast. It's called The Candid by Dispatch. Sometimes we talk about Star Wars. Most of the time we talk about Taylor Swift or like royal scandals, which right now I can't talk about because it's no fun no more. But yeah, otherwise follow me on various social media at EF Lind, shows at Candid by Pod. Yeah, there we go.
Excellent. Brittany, would you have anything to add to that?
I also do a Star Wars podcast called
Oh,
The
what's it
Kindle by
called?
Dispatch.
Huh.
I do it with Emily Lind, who I love dearly.
Excellent.
And you can find me on social media as Canto Brit, even though I don't really ever post or do anything anymore. I just kind of live in Taylor Swift Twitter and don't really talk about Star Wars unless my friends request it.
You tweet about Taylor Swift, like on Taylor Swift Twitter.
Like, no, just like normal Twitter. Like, my
No, but
feed
like-
is now just Taylor.
So in your feed, there's like, it's the Swifties and...
Yeah, like Travis is at the Kentucky Derby now.
Yes.
Like that's my life right now. And
Was he wearing like a
were-
Kentucky Derby like outfit? Like is he in like a nice like white suit or anything?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He looks
Oh,
good.
He's
very
a
nice.
hat
And
guy.
there was the joke that he got the 22 hat because his hat looked like the 22 hat. It's great. Like, it's made me a better person.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna Google that right now.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
This
always.
is the X-Men 97 question. Oh, no, I mean, this is an X-Men question.
Okay.
Really Deadpool question.
Yeah.
The rumors that
Yeah.
is going on,
Mhm.
there's serious juice on it.
I don't think it's true, but I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if it was.
And Steele, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's rumors that she is going to be, because of the friendship she has with Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake
Lively.
Okay, yeah. She might be a character because there's some lyrics in a song in the new album at the end, something about being dazzled, and there's rumors that she might be Dazzler.
Oh, well, because Dazzler's
Yeah.
that has the music thing.
Yes.
So if she's like shows up in roller skates.
But if you say
and
no, I won't believe it.
white jumpsuit, I'd be super excited.
Yeah.
What do you reckon a Taylor cameo does to the
You want? Can
the
I
box
step in?
office?
400
please.
million. 400
It
million.
adds 400 million.
It
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Deadpool 2
It'll be
makes
$2 billion.
more than Avatar.
Yeah.
Those Swifties, I respect it. They
I
got
do
some
too.
buying
I respect
power.
the shit out of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We work hard for what we do.
400 million.
Well done. Done it again. Good job.
I want it just for how much it would piss off the worst people in the world.
Oh yeah, there'd be dude with Oakleys in their
Yeah,
car
right.
recording videos immediately. Immediately.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
all
true.
for it.
So am I. I wanted to happen so bad. It'd be great.
Araj, have you done your sizzle?
No, I can sizzle it. Circle sizzle. Okay, yeah, Sithless podcast every Thursday or wherever podcasts are, played and wherever you catch them. And then also a YouTube channel. We do all kinds of reactions and breakdowns.
What sort of
And
reactions was? I mean, Araj.
We do reactions to, just
this
like,
is not a question. Yeah.
oh, but that right there. This money right there. Yeah.
I tell you, Les, he likes to put out ones where it's like, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's real
He
nice
has one like
with
this.
it. I've noticed that too.
And then
Les
like
is
this.
real nice with it.
Yeah, he has good ones. He has
He's
really,
real, like,
he has some
up-
really bad ones, and I haven't put them out yet. I mean, like some bad ones.
Well, now
He has
this
one
is-
like this, with his arms and his like muscles. It's pretty crazy. But yeah. So check us out, YouTube.
Brittany was born for the reaction photo. She's
Yeah.
a ripper.
I need her to be on the reaction episodes with us. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
But
quick
yeah, check us
question-
out. Sithless.
Quick question before we go.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the new Fraggle Rock on Apple TV?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Is it good?
No.
I mean, yes. I think it's one of those things because I don't have kids. It's hard to judge because my love is so coming from nostalgia that I would think dancing, singing, clapping Muppets would still work for kids.
You'd think that. Does it look the same, or is it like, wow, this is in the future?
It doesn't look as cheap.
Does it have the same intro?
Oh, it better.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Or at least it's a redone version of it because I didn't watch the newest. I watched like when it first came out, so I can't quite remember. I believe it is mostly the same song.
Okay.
I could handle a remix, but it's got to be based on the dun 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 dun. Oh,
They are still
I used to
dancing their
watch the
cares away.
shit out of that show. Oh my God.
They're leaving worries for another day.
how are the doozers?
They got
Are
the
still
music
around.
Are they eating those little plastic pieces? You
I mean,
remember
I watched like 2 episodes of this show like 4
Come
years ago.
on.
So
What? 4 years ago?
when
Is it a
did-
new
when did the-
season? There's flags of
Yes.
it at my mall. Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a new.
I only
yeah,
just
it's a
found
new
out it
season of
existed in a new version.
Yeah.
Hey, I will tell you this about Fraggle Rock. The episode that always resonated with me was when they protested. Someone didn't want them to stop eating. They wanted them to stop eating the doozer construction
Yeah.
because it was mean to the doozers that they were always eating their construction. And then the doozers got really depressed because they'd make them so the Fraggles could eat them. And then they sort of felt like that was their life's work, was to make Fraggle food.
And they like to work. If they build it and they don't eat them, then they don't have any more work. And their whole thing is they work their cares away.
Well, it's stayed with me all these
They
decades.
gotta keep. They gotta keep working.
Let the doozers do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let the doozers doos.
All right. Well,
Did Hawes get to sizzle himself?
I
No.
just as I did it, I was like, I don't think I did Hawes.
Trust me, buddy. I get it.
Hawes, can we get a reaction face to Steele cutting your knees off there?
You guys are so good.
So
at it.
listen, you ain't gotta, but check out Blue Harvest. I stream on Twitch. And you know what I like about Taylor Swift fandom? It's exactly like Tool fandom. We're decoding messages and songs and reading secret meanings. So big ups, Taylor Swift.
Aw,
Hell
I
yeah.
love that so much.
And
So
Book of
wholesome.
Boba Fett season 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Tool theme song.
Tool theme song. Oh my gosh. He'll have a hard time. There's no way.
13-minute long theme
Oh,
song.
Steele's up to
Yeah,
something. I
13
can
minutes
tell
long.
by
Let's
the
go.
look on his face. He's up to something.
No, just when you said the Boba Fett season 2, I was going for this one.
Grasping for straws.
It looks.
Oh,
Oh.
Corey.
Sweet boy.
I think the show's gone on
Long enough.
So may that force be with you. That's right, Brittany. Toro forever, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The true bounty hunter.
Oh my god. Okay.